music. Dímelo, baby, baby.
Ella se va de la casa, de la casa.
Tú eres pata abajo, pata abajo,
Ella
pata
se
abajo,
va de
pata
la
abajo.
casa.
Yeah.
Now let's begin. You're in too deep to go back again. Cash is paid to play. You want more hits than lemonade. No, you don't own me. You don't even know me. This vagabond with a two-part path to the great beyond. Stay genuine. A ground floor art I can help you find. You're a dreamer. Call me when you're Bieber. And when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. The wondered bond don't work no more, think it took too much. Your equity, make the caffeine be your weaponry. What is the reason there never was one needed? It's all around, but it weighs too much to slow you down. It's the time to act, 'cause the best defense is the timeless track. No, you don't own me, you don't even know me. But when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. There was a moment, a hole opened in the sky, a chance to join their pantheon. For all the times they never heard your battle cry, now even angels sing along. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. Like a lover who won't back down, to pull you over to the side, look you straight into the eyes. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never.
time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, please. Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Aaron Judge would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 12 career line.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2-2 the count. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch.
We got full count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
Liner towards second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And here's Renato Nunez. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We played it. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next for New York, Luke Voigt will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. There's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Yankees.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. And that misses, ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes into the flag court and gone.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this, your first at bat of the year? Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
2 balls and a strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wins. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. He's got it. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Orioles top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batter.
Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and bottom of the third now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Davis.
First baseman, Chris.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batter number 11.
And this is low, ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Into the box, Ramon Urias. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. Davis at second. Iglesias at first with no outs. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Sharp ground ball to third. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. hit in the air down the right field line. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. As he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
And he misses again, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 out here and a runner at second. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Mancini moving back at the track. And this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
pitch.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.